But we are seeing some quantities of gold. It shows gold. Yeah, gold and silver has finally been found on Oak Island. The Lagina crew's hard work finally paid off, but it leaves a question. Are these a part of the mystic treasure? Or has Oak Island, known for its hidden treasure, turned out to be a gold mine that is about to change the Lagina crew's lives forever? Let's dive in and find out. It is in silver, but it does have a little bit of a lead content. Like, I only left these elements because they image really well, one crew member noted. This right here is a William 3 shilling silver. It has the same diameter, and it matches the designs to a T. Wow. It was only when the crew paired up with Dumas Contracting Limited that they began to rebuild the 18th century old garden shaft, which is believed to be the original depositor of the long-lost treasure. They had several reasons to believe the treasure would be at the bottom of this shaft. The first reason was because they had discovered a collapsed secret tunnel just below the shaft. And the second was because this mysterious tunnel was running toward the west, in the direction of the baby blob. The baby blob is the area that tested very highly for traces of gold, silver, and other metals. The next step for the two combined teams was to begin their horizontal probe drilling, which they hoped would reveal to them the location of the treasure. Unfortunately, they instead caused a leak of ocean water that forced them out of the tunnel. They realized they had fallen into an ancient trap that litters this island, destroying all the work they had done to this point. They speculate that they hit the flood tunnel system, but at the same time, this disaster has validated many of the stories and legends surrounding the island. All the science and booby traps come together to confirm that the legends about this island are real. The big goal is to get good, solid pieces of the shaft so they can do dendrochronology on it. That'll give them an excellent date. They have concluded that the volume and speed at which they flooded the garden shaft can only truly be explained by deliberate actions done to stop treasure hunters as they arrive. Jack explains that things have changed all around the island. Lot 5 is their first stop, and they describe all the different discoveries and clues they have been able to unearth in this area. They have found ancient structures nobody knew about in Lot 5, as well as artifacts that are dated from as far back as the 1200s to the 1700s. There have even been ancient coins and tokens found in this lot. One thing about these finds is that they only become more intriguing with time. So, they have Laird and his team working in the area even now, since they have so much evidence of treasure in the money pit. The crew has been searching the rest of the island for more clues as to who had created this mystery on the island. The western portion of the island could hold the answers. Lot 5, a 4-acre portion of land, was first purchased a few years ago by Rick, Marty, and Craig from the estate of Robert Young. Since this purchase, they have continued to make new discoveries in that area, all of which have given them new suspects as to the person who left all the traps, secrets, and treasure on the island. One of the suspects left behind 4 Roman coins, which go back 2,000 years. Yeah, this is clearly Roman design, one team member said. So, is it a Roman coin? Absolutely. 242. They found an old barter token that they have connected to the lead cross found in Smith's Cove back in 2017, and it is associated with the Knights Templar. They have also found iron tools linked to Sir William Phipps, who was an English politician in the 17th century. This link led everyone to speculate that a whole chest of Spanish silver could be buried in the money pit. These finds were made near stone foundations, one of which is rectangular and the other rounded, near the shoreline. The archaeologists are busy digging and uncovering an incredible stone structure that is much larger than anyone imagined. This has become a designated special place for the crew after all the astonishing finds they have made. This special designation will help protect these sites and allow them to dig in an archaeological fashion that will protect the context in which these items were left behind. Already, they have been able to determine how the shape of the structure they are studying varies in size, curvature, and quality of construction. Due to their great care, they have determined how the newer section has very intentional design and speaks to the theory that this is a project spanning multiple generations. They speculate that perhaps the people behind this could have been living in this area while building the money pit. Gary and Peter arrive at Lot 4, and are about to go over all of the spoils they discovered around the big feature. Their job will need the use of metal detectors, as they are going to be searching more than 10 tons of spoils that were collected along the shoreline of Lot 5. They have found items that vary in age, all along the stone-lined foundation. Among them are a 14th century barter token and 17th century tools. They have also found materials that match substances discovered 100 feet deep in the money pit, as well as matching things found in Lagina, which have been linked to an 800-year-old cross. Gary and Peter are determined to find something that can tell them when the feature was created and why. After some searching, Gary finds a cut coin. This means that it could be a Spanish coin, made of silver. "We found a cut coin," one of them says. "If this is a cut coin, mate, it could well be a Spanish coin." Gary notes that the cut is very clean and deliberate, as that is how they used to make change with their coins. This could potentially be a Spanish treasure coin. During the 18th century, European nations like Spain, England, and France were colonizing the world and establishing trade routes and outposts throughout the Americas. During this time, it was common for the military and outlaws like pirates to cut coins to pay their crews. Gary and Peter know that the Lagina brothers, Rick and Marty, will be delighted with their find. They head over to the lab, proud of their work. At the Oak Island lab are the Lagina brothers, along with Jack, Laird, and Emma, who will assist them in learning more about their find. Laird immediately confirms it's a cut coin. Jack notes it has been quartered, and Emma says she will run it through the CT scanner to get an image to find small details and features on the coin. They will use a SkyScan CT scanner to X-ray and magnify the image into a three-dimensional model. Emma notes that this quick scan only shows surface-level scratches, but that a longer scan will give them more detail. They decide that while they wait for this highly detailed scan, they can search the area for more scans. Rick and the rest of the team get together for a meeting, where Marty and Craig join them via video conference app. The report on the silver coin is in, and everyone wants to hear the news. Emma explains that the detailed scan revealed faint engravings on one side of the coin, and the XRF map scan showed that the silver coin contains some lead. The engraving of GV and the design on the left and right sides match some marks on a William III shilling, and has the same silver composition and diameter. This 1690 English shilling is not a Spanish silver coin, but still interesting as it proves that the area they were searching in could have been inhabited around the 1600s.